Have you ever thought that a dog obeys you because it understands English? The truth is quite the opposite. They don't understand the words, they understand you. They sense your breathing, your tone of voice, even the slightest vibrations the moment you touch them. Picture this: a trembling dog in a storm, pressing its head against your leg, eyes softening as if whispering something. You haven't uttered a single word, yet they feel safer. Why is that? What makes just a few words spoken in the right rhythm, with the right tone, with the right emotion, capable of calming a fearful dog in mere seconds? Could it really be that with nothing but your voice, you can tap into the instinct of tens of thousands of years of canine evolution? The answer lies in 5 special sets of signals that behaviorists call calming phrases, emotional cues that a dog's body and brain are wired to pick up. And the most surprising part, it's all scientifically proven. In this video, you'll discover the phrases that can soothe almost any dog, from anxious puppies, rescue dogs who've lived through trauma, to aging pets who simply need a sense of security. This isn't just dog training. This is dog body language, a way to speak to their hearts using the language dogs have known for millions of years. And once you grasp them, you won't just help a dog calm down. You'll help them feel seen, loved, and safe right beside you. Phrase 1. Soft eye, lean in, co. You'll be surprised to learn that just a gentle gaze and a tiny lean, just a few inches, can calm a trembling dog faster than any treat or training method. When you lower yourself to their level, tilt your head slightly, narrow your eyes softly like a warm gaze. Your body is speaking in the same language a puppy hears from its mother in its earliest weeks. Studies reported by Science magazine show that when a dog gazes into the loving eyes of its human, oxytocin increases in both, just like the moment a mother hugs her baby. And when you combine that gaze with slow nasal breathing, your body becomes what behaviorists call a calm anchor, an emotional safe zone. Dogs scared of fireworks, dogs in a vet's office, or those left alone too long often rely on that signal to decide, is it safe or not? And more importantly, when you lean just a little toward them. Not rushing in, not hugging hastily. Only a slight shift in posture to close the gap, you're recreating exactly the motion a mother dog uses to soothe her pup in the den. This behavior taps into the deepest instinct in a dog's brain, at the part that judges safety by how you look, sound, and breathe, not by words. But keep this gentle warning in mind: if you stare too hard or stoop down too fast, you might startle a sensitive dog, making them shrink back as if scolded. A tiny moment can ruin the trust you spent weeks building. When was the last time you sat down at their level, slowed your breathing, and gazed at your dog with soft eyes? You might be surprised when they lean into you with their whole body, as if sending a silent thank you. And hold on to that feeling, because the next phrase is even stronger. It doesn't just use your voice. It uses the very frequency and vibrations of your body to calm a dog instantly. Phrase 2. The low-frequency comfort rumble. You might be amazed to know that even a soft rumble from your chest can cause many anxious dogs to fully relax within just a few dozen seconds. When you sit next to a dog, not face-to-face, not looming over them, and gently place a hand on their chest or shoulder, something fascinating happens. Dogs don't just hear sound, they feel it through their body. The low-frequency, warm, slow vibrations you create in your throat pass through your hand and seep directly into their muscles like a signal they recognize. This is the kind of rumble a mother dog makes to calm her pups while nursing. Studies published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior show that these deep vibrations help reduce the activity of the sympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for panic and fear. When you make a soft, warm or a gentle, elongated hum, not loud, not abrupt enough to produce subtle vibration, the dog's body begins to sync with yours. Their breathing slows, their shoulders drop, their tail relaxes. Some even lean their full weight into you as if handing over their worries. In a rescue center in Colorado, this method helped many traumatized dogs shorten their decompression time from weeks down to mere days. But here's a gentle reminder: if the vibration is too strong, the hum too quick, or if you place your hand where the dog doesn't like it, they may jump or misinterpret it as pressure. The key is warmth, not force. Dogs sense calmness through your breath and how soft your hand is, not how strong. Has your dog ever pressed its chest against you and exhaled deeply while you spoke to them in a low tone? That's when they're emotionally syncing with you. And if gentle vibration can calm a dog so quickly, Then what follows gets even more interesting. Because phrase number 3 doesn't rely on your hand or eyes. It depends on a dog's natural biological rhythm to open a door to connection they've been waiting to cross. Phrase 3. Twilight play invite chirps. You might be surprised that just a few short, cheerful chirps that sound odd to humans can awaken a dog's instinct to connect more strongly than any toy. What's special is it only works fully at a particular time of day. Between roughly 5 and 7 p.m., a dog's body enters what behaviorists call an alert social mode. This is when dopamine rises a bit, attention sharpens, and their mind opens to social cues. Chronobiology studies show this is a golden window for connection when dogs become sensitive to short, high-pitched, quick sounds, exactly the signals puppies use to invite each other to play at dusk. If you softly produce 3 to 5 EEP or hey-hey sounds in quick bursts, each less than half a second, with a brief pause between, you're recreating the exact rhythm a dog pack uses among themselves. Try it at midday, and your dog might just cock its head in confusion. But at the right twilight window, you may see their ears perk up, their tail lift, and they'll walk toward you with that soft, doggy excitement only they understand. Still avoid making the sounds too shrill or sharp, which can be mistaken for an alarm. The rhythm must be gentle and natural, like an invitation, not a demand. Have you ever blurted out a playful hey and seen your dog come trotting over, ears up and tail softly wagging? That's their instinctive readiness to connect, returning in response to you. And if a few simple sounds can create that effect in the evening, what happens early in the morning is even more profound when a dog's hormones shift in a way that makes them crave reassurance from you more than anything else that day. Phrase 4. Dawn reassurance. Whisper. You might be surprised to learn that the moment a dog needs reassurance the most isn't during loud noises or chaos. It's early in the morning, perhaps before you're even fully awake. Between about 5 and 7 a.m., a dog's body experiences a mild cortisol increase, not because they're stressed, but because their pack instinct drives them to check their surroundings, ensure safety, and make sure everyone is still okay. That's why many dogs will nudge your hand with a paw, nuzzle your leg, or sit quietly beside the bed awaiting you to open your eyes. Some behavioral studies suggest this is the time a dog becomes most receptive to your voice and rhythm. When you respond with a slow, warm, gentle whisper, "Good morning," "It's okay, I'm here," your voice becomes their emotional anchor, a tone that falls softly at the end, slow and calm, not too near but not too far. It helps lower their natural morning alertness. In some rescue centers, simply changing how staff greeted dogs in the morning with a soft whisper significantly reduced pacing and trembling behaviors in newly arrived dogs. But you're better off avoiding loud voices, bright lights, or sudden movements as soon as you wake up. For sensitive dogs, especially those who've been abandoned or lack stability, that kind of rush can increase cortisol instead of calming them. Have you ever woken up to a gentle nudge from your dog, felt their nose or paw, and then spoken softly to them before you even opened your eyes? It's not hunger or a walk. They want their checking for emotional safety. And once you know how to reassure them with your voice, you'll be ready for the final phrase, the strongest, deepest one, touching the oldest instinct. Dogs carry the mix of breathing, scent, and sound. Phrase 5. Scent, voice integration. You might be amazed to discover that the strongest signal to calm a dog doesn't come from words or eyes. It comes from what a dog trusts most, your scent. When you sit down and let the dog approach on its own, allowing them to nuzzle your hand, shoulder, or your shirt, you're initiating a ritual that in the wild only happens among the most bonded pack members. Olfactory memory studies show that dogs can remember a trusted human's scent even after a year without contact. So when you lower your face near theirs, breathe slowly and softly, hum a warm, low You're combining voice, breath, and scent into a safety signal that their brain immediately recognizes. If you gently rest your forehead or cheek against the side of their head or neck, this isn't just affection. It taps directly into the area where dogs' scent receptors are strongest, where they mark family. Research on oxytocin shows that in the moment your scents merge along with soft vibration, both you and your dog release bonding hormones similar to a mother and puppy. Rescue dogs who have experienced trauma, abandonment, or loss often rely on this ritual to relearn the feeling of belonging. But what you must avoid is forcing contact. Don't pull their head toward you or pressure them into it. This connection must be initiated by the dog. If they lean in, respond. If they pause, you pause as well. This isn't control, it's emotional conversation. Has your dog ever nudged its head to your neck or sniffed deeply at your shirt like they were searching for safety scent? That is the moment they are bonding with you in the deepest way a dog knows. And when you learn to combine your scent, your voice, and your presence into a reassuring language, you'll understand why these 5 phrases aren't training techniques. They're how you speak to their hearts. When you use these 5 phrases, you're not just calming a dog. You are telling them in the oldest language they know: I see you, I hear you, and I'll always be here with you. Every soft gaze, every low hum, every gentle touch to their head, every whispered good morning. Each moment becomes a world to a dog. And the most beautiful part, you don't need to do anything complicated. Just be present, take a slower breath, and let them feel the kindness you carry in. For them, that can mean everything. If you've ever tried one of these methods and saw your dog change in mere seconds, I'd love to hear your story. What moment made you realize that your dog truly understands you and needs you in a way deeper than words could express? And if you want to explore the other side of this bond, those moments when a dog tries to comfort you even when you don't say a word, stick around for the next video. Because a dog's love isn't only about what they receive, it's about what they silently give.